Hello, my very beautiful diamonds. I just wanted to drop in quickly. As you see, I am lounging around the house today, laying here, living my best life. I'm waiting for my son to come over. We're getting ready to share some good times. Intellectual. I love him coming over. He's such an intellectual. He's uh, gorgeous to look at. He reminds me of one of the most beautiful things I've done in life, what else? I'm laying here enjoying you guys. Yeah. I made some nice barbecue chicken, some string beans, some garden vegetable rice, and he's bringing over some shrimp so we could saute that up and put that inside of the garden. Oh, it's just going to be a great time. I always have such a good time with my son, and this is when I can honestly say that yes, children can prove to be a blessing. We always have intellectual conversations. I always learn something new when I'm hanging out with my son, and those are the type of people that I like to surround myself with. People who I always learn something. We always share things. It's just such a pleasure and such a treat when you have children who are definitely respectful. They respect your boundaries. They know your love language and they act accordingly. Like with my children, my love language is quality time that you spend with me. My son is with me every weekend. My daughter, well, we're still working through things. She's still in my prayers. Yeah, it's just such a delight. But I also keep in mind when I think about how different children can be, children have their own personalities. They're different. I keep thinking about Jacob and Esau, Cain and Abel, and how they were raised in the exact same environment and the same household, and yet they turned out so differently. That's interesting. And like I said, we've been in counseling, my son and I, my daughter, and all of us, we've been in counseling, but we need a Christian counselor. I'm a Christian counselor along with an advice coach. All of the advice I give people, it's always going to be, you're able to find it's in harmony with the scriptures. I think that's the best way to get solutions to your problems is to let God and Christ be the solution and give you the answers, because then you have the very best. And I was so fortunate that I found a Christian counselor. Her name is Chris, Kris, Reese, Reece. She is awesome. She's like another one of my Joyce Meyers. At the same time, she's more like, to counsel you. And she's the one who, was bringing to my attention, you have Esau and Cain. You have Cain and Abel, Esau and Jacob, and you look at how different they turned out. So people can't always say it's the parent, because a lot of times your siblings, they were traumatized also by their peers. Like if you had a female who was hurt by a man and these men kept hurting them, and that's what also traumatized them. It didn't have anything to only do with just what the parent did. It had things to do with the people they were associating with also. So keeping that in mind, and she brought that to my attention, you have a lot of parents who are beating themselves up constantly. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. When you did the best that you could with the situation that you were in, that's all you can do. What else could you do? If you know you messed up, try to find yourself a Christian counselor. All the solutions are right there in that Bible. So check out Chris Reese. I'm not selfish. I want to hog her up and keep her all to myself. But I don't like to do that, Anyway, I just wanted to touch bases with you briefly this morning. Let you know you're my thoughts and you're my diamonds forever. And I hope you enjoy. I'm going to do some more videos later when my son leaves. Tomorrow is my Memorial Day, so I will be having my wine. Yay! I'm going to have my wine with my leavened bread. And, the first Sunday of every month, I have my wine, my leavened bread, and that's the end of it. So that's how far I drink. You know, I had issues with alcohol when I was a Jehovah's Witness, so I had to work through that. So thank Jehovah and Jesus Christ, I'm now on the right track. Anyway, I want you to enjoy your weekend, darlings, because Jehovah God and Jesus Christ knows that I will. Bye-bye, darlings.